No.
Oh,
What we did last time is... I don't know, what did we do last time to make it start off?
we were testing the audio, I think.
Right! And then you started choking.
I started choking. Yeah, I did the thing. Yeah, that was it. So, like, we just suck at making intros, so we just gotta do the... See? Can't even fucking talk. Roll the thing. Just roll the thing.
Roll it. It's not good enough. It's not even sarcastically good enough to be an opening intro.
Yeah, it's just like,
You know what? Fuck it. Cue 8-bit music shit. I don't care.
I had an intro bit, but I forgot what it was. That's great. I love when that happens.
We still don't have a normal one yet, so we're gonna have to
we still don't have just a regular routine, like a go-to phrase, a Rick and Morty joke.
Well, it is our second full, technically, whatever. I don't even know what we're going to call
Third in chronology.
We'll just call it the third one. Today is the 2nd of November.
Happy post-Halloween.
Yeah, my Halloween was pretty interesting.
Yeah, how did we spooping some children?
Spooped some children real good.
Some children.
Oh man, I dressed up as like a really fucked up looking convict.
And, I think I saw that. Was that on the Snapchat?
Yeah, it was even on like that Snapchat map where everyone could like see shit happening around the area.
Oh snap!
Oh, aha!
Snap.
Yeah.
I didn't even mean that one.
I'm sure you didn't.
I honestly didn't, but I'm kind of glad it happened.
Well, yeah, no. I mean, I had some smart ass kids, and then there was scaring the people that I knew, which was even better.
Smart ass kids were like, "Oh, I'm not even scared, man.
I'm not even scared of you, man. You can't do nothing." I was like, "Oh."
Was this before or after they screamed like a little bit?
Both. You still can't do nothing, and then I would I was chained up to like a railing. They're like, "Oh, you can't do anything." After I scared them, and then I would yank off my handcuff off the railing and chase after them as he started screaming, and then I'd wave at them while they're across the street.
I'm still not scared. Sure, it's okay to be a little bitch sometimes. It's okay to be scared. I probably would have been scared if I went over there. Then again, I'd probably get booed off for trick-or-treating in the first place because I'm a grown-ass man. They look at me and be like, okay, buy your own candy, asshole.
Oh, my uncle was handing out popcorn, like decent packets of like popcorn, like
oh yeah,
I think it was like Act 2.
See, I like the popcorn bags, but you know the popcorn balls, something. Yeah, they're the balls of popcorn. The balls. The balls.
You're not talking about like the stuff you make on the frying pan, do you? And then
it's like no, it's for trick or treating. It's like a Halloween themed, like it comes, I think, in an orange bag, and it's a popcorn ball, and I can't remember what it tastes like. All I know is that I didn't really like it. I was like, I'd rather get a bag of popcorn than the popcorn ball because it just, I don't know if it was supposed to be sweet or what, but it was just like, meh. Speaking of which. What candy do you go for first in a trick-or-treat bag?
Fuck. Dude, I really like Twix.
Twix?
I really like Twix.
Okay.
I would say Twix and Kit Kat. If you can find a Kit Kat, like, that's just... they're so rare.
Kit Kats are rare, really?
I mean, for me, anyway.
Okay.
I just like them that much, but...
Me, they're like on a... Not a common, but like a somewhat rare. Not like a very rare. A very rare would be...
Wonder Balls.
Yes.
Dude, that candy shop that's not too far from us in the mall. They have Wonder Balls.
They have Wonder Balls.
I bought a couple.
Oh, great, cool. And then this also brings up the things that we barely see about the thing. Where do these strawberry candies come from? I still don't know.
Oh right.
You know the ones that
one that you find at Grandma's house all the time, in the like Jolly Rancher ripoffs.
Yes.
Basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the discount Jolly Ranchers that have the strawberry wrapping, and you never see them anywhere. They just kind of appear. It just sort of happens. That, and you know those peanut butter candies, like it's not really toffee, but it's like
butterscotch. No, not butterscotch.
No. If you were to chew it, your teeth would get stuck if you let it sit there.
Oh, right.
They're in like the orange and black wrapper. Yep. It looks like somebody hand wrapped it or something. Yeah, those. I'm like, okay, that's not bad. I'm like trying to. It's like a bear trap, you know. Once you bite down, it's just you can't open your mouth anymore. I'm like, what the hell is this? Am I eating glue? I'm not in kindergarten anymore.
Do you know anyone that ate glue or anything?
No, actually.
Okay, I don't think I saw anyone.
Think I've seen
Who the fuck does that?
Who was the first person we documented eating glue? I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot of things where like, who thinks this is a good idea? But then like, okay, and the weird sense of like glue, like, okay, I cannot see eating that shit, but I would deliberately like dump it on my hand, or like the liquid glue. I would just kind of like clap my hand in it, let it dry, and just peel it every day throughout class.
Yeah, like that. And then there's this other thing that in elementary school, what I saw people do was, like the crayon box would have like a design on top. So there was like a rectangle shape, right?
Yeah.
It's like a rectangle little crevice there.
Mm-hmm.
So what someone would do is that they would just pour glue in there, and they'd make like a glue stick. Like a glue stick, like a bookmark or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they would do that, and somehow they managed to color it. I never figured that shit out. I'm assuming they did it after they dried, but I was an idiot, and I was trying to find a way how to do it before it dried. Because I'm like, that looks too good to be markered on afterwards. That has to be infused with some dye. So then I would like rub a marker in the glue, and it just didn't work. I ended up with a busted marker, an ugly crayon box, and a failed glue strip.
That's some Chris Angel mind freak shit right there.
Yeah, just like how the hell did you pull this off? Yeah, what's some other weird elementary school things?
Marilyn Manson removing his ribs to give himself blowjobs.
What?
You never heard that?
I've heard something about Marilyn Manson and ribs.
Like, yeah, so in middle school, like Marilyn Manson, like there was like rumors, at least at my middle school, it was just like, oh yeah, Marilyn Manson, removed his ribs to suck his own dick. And I was like,
oh, okay. See, I didn't understand what you're saying. I was like, what? Wait, what? Something about ribs? I pictured him like sticking a rib up his urethra or something. I'm like, oh my god!
No. And then, comes later on, like, when memes and shit start circulating, like, this is like a public thing, and like everyone's school said that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, all right. I guess
they're gonna
that was public knowledge, I guess, for removing your own ribs. To
right?
give yourself
Yeah.
a good time with your mouth.
I don't even think that would still
Nope.
As I look at my gut, I'm like,
it's
I
like,
wonder.
Can I wonder? Nope.
No, that's not gonna happen. No.
All right, dudes. We all know you tried it once.
We all know you tried
it. You've all bent over.
Some of you may have pulled it off if you're adamant with yoga and such.
Kudos to you.
But odds are a majority of us aren't. So we just look at her like, I wonder. Nah. Yeah, dude, like, whenever I see somebody do yoga and stuff, I'm like, I wish. They're like, oh, anybody can do it. And then I try it, and I'm like, okay, I know it takes practice, but I feel like I'm going to snap in half just for trying to touch my toes. Not even trying to put them over my head just to touch them. I'm just like, eh.
Oh, no. Oh, dude, like, I used to do martial arts stuff, and even just the stretches to warm up, I was like, I don't feel comfortable.
It's like, this bothers me immensely. So, like, whenever I see, like, a contortionist or something, like, contort into a box.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like yeah.
Rick and Morty, fold yourself 14 times.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Oh, wait, you haven't seen that episode yet. I lied.
No, I haven't. Ha!
All right.
Folding, yeah.
We need to get you caught up on that.
Yeah. I mean, we're at the end of season 2.
Yeah, the last one, actually.
I need to figure out why everyone has a hoot over fucking Pickle Rick, because at first I'm like, this isn't funny! It's a pickle. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's a good episode.
It's a good, I'm not doubting the quality of the episode. I'm just wondering why Pickle Rick took the world by storm.
That was one of the most random shit things.
People getting Pickle Rick tattoos. People losing brain cells over Szechuan sauce, screaming they're Pickle Rick.
Oh my god.
I know that was staged, of course, but yeah, this is the one video of the guy putting this shirt over his head like Cornholio. Yes. Yeah, that's staged. But still, like, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody did that and took it 100% seriously.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, that Szechuan sauce thing's ridiculous.
Well,
when do we get it back?
December.
For normal people?
Sometime in December. They're supposed to resupply, and like I'm like half on the bandwagon. I'm like holding on to it off to the side. I'm like, if I let go and it fucking fall back, I don't care. But yeah, there are people who are just way too obsessed with the whole sauce thing. Didn't someone get stabbed
It wouldn't surprise me.
I think someone got stabbed over some fucking McNugget sauce.
That's so stupid.
That somebody had made a joke. It was like a teriyaki sauce with something else infused. Like they were mocking the quality of the sauce, saying it's essentially something that's already around.
Yeah.
And then I go in the aisle in the grocery store and I'm looking. There's a bottle of Szechuan sauce. I'm like, oh, there's the problem solved. Just use this. It's totally the same thing, right?
I think it's just because it was a hipster thing to bring up. Like, oh, hey, look, this is cool. No one else is going to know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I just heard hipster, and I thought the intellectual, the Rick and Morty intellectual. You have to have a high IQ
to watch this show.
Right. And a majority of people who say that are either joking, or they're taking it seriously, but don't know how IQ is measured.
Yeah.
or don't know their own IQ. It's like, yours is 23. I don't even know the scale.
That means that's good, right? Like, golf?
Yeah. How many points did I need? 600. You got 6.
Exactly.
That's exactly it. What's your favorite McNugget sauce? Do you have one?
I don't even know. I mean, like, the barbecue is always just, like, a normal go-to. But, like, if I go out of the ordinary... Oh, my previous girlfriend actually mentioned that the honey is actually really, really...
Honey one?
If you just ask for honey, like chicken nuggets...
Oh, with honey. Just straight up honey.
Yes, just like, yeah. It's McDonald's has honey. They're like thinner packets, but like it's actually really good.
I'm thinking, why the fuck else would they have honey for? Something breakfast? I don't fucking know. It's exclusively for the nuggets.
No, I mean, I would assume it's a breakfast
It's just there, yeah.
Or if you put it in your tea, I guess?
You put it in your tea. No, you slather your burger with honey, fam.
Dude, I honestly,
Yeah.
That was one of the coolest things I ever learned.
Hey, man, chicken is pretty universal. You can work some miracles with chicken. I haven't even tried the combo of the chicken and waffles, I don't think.
No, I haven't either.
Together at once.
Speaking of chicken and waffles, those Lay's chips. The Lay's chicken
and
waffles.
Yes. Wait, is that this year or was that a previous year?
I don't remember. All I remember, I was like, what the fuck is
chicken and waffles? And then one that really grossed me out was like the coffee ones. And I was like, okay, I like coffee. I like chips. That does not mean I like coffee-flavored chips or chip-flavored coffee. Don't do it.
All right.
I see you over there, Starbucks. Don't try that.
2 things. 1, cheeseburger Doritos were the shit.
I can't remember those.
Those were around for a very limited time, and everyone calls me fucking nuts because they don't remember them, but they were delicious, and you can taste the entire fucking burger in that chip, and it was godlike. But now I settle for just, like, dill pickle like Pringles.
Right. Well, like, there was another Dorito flavor. It came in, like, I don't know if you know, it was, like, a light blue, like, on this box here, that light blue color. It was, I think, Buffalo Ranch or something.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it was a Buffalo something or other. And it was so good, and I'm like, I'm really craving that type of Dorito, because it was, it was kind of spicy, but it was really good. Go to the store, pretty sure they're discontinued because I don't see them.
Yeah, exactly. Oh. I thought it was another Bernstein Bear situation, like, oh, these never really exist.
You'd say, what?
It's like, shut up!
Stop it. No.
Speaking of things that don't exist, our ARC base got destroyed.
Oh, yeah, that was unfortunate. Or, like, all the things that would take a while to find again got destroyed, Yeah,
God damn it.
Yeah, I'm just minding my own business at the new base location, just trying to build us up something. So I'm going through. I have one of the dinos with me. All the other ones back at home. So yeah, I'm just going through, and then I get that notification on the top in the game saying like, oh, you're this or that got killed, and I'm just like, oh, it was a little thing. So I'm like, oh, it must have come off my shoulder while I was hunting or something. So I'm like, whatever. Then I see that one of our other dinosaurs got killed. I'm like, okay, maybe it was just out of bounds. I don't know. Then I start seeing 2 more names. I'm like, okay, this is a problem. Something's wrong, and I can't fix it. So about 20 seconds later, you've cycled through all of your dinos' names. It's like, okay, that one's gone, that one's gone, that one's gone. And it was just like, I want to go down there and see what's left, but I don't want to get eaten. I have 1 dinosaur, and I just tamed something else, so I'm like, okay, fine, I'll go down, I'll just have to stealth. It's very hard to stealth against something that takes up majority of the area you're trying to stealth.
Especially when it's a Giga.
When it's a Giga, which is the big eating machine in Ark, for those of you who don't know. It's a big dinosaur with a big mouth. and a short temper.
It stored our entire base in its stomach, basically.
Yeah, it's like, if our base wasn't metal, the building would have been destroyed. But no, since it couldn't get through the building, it decided, I'll just destroy everything around the building. I'm surprised our boat is still there. The stone boat, I was convinced he was just going to sit on it just because he could. You know?
Oh, yeah.
He told us to sit on it.
And basically what I learned from that is RNG was like, hey, fuck you.
RNG is, yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah, no. So that get me back in the arc, and then you get me disappointed 2 days later. That's fine.
They're great. Okay. Well, Call of Duty's coming out, though, so.
I know. Yeah, that's in 3 hours and some change. I'm excited. I was reading the guide in the back room today during, like, dead times, and zombies look so cool.
Yeah. Is this still, like, the same formula of, like the rounds and having hordes?
Yes.
Okay.
But from the looks of it, they added, like, mission objectives now.
Oh.
And then, like, halfway through the mission, like, you can get the Tesla gun. There's classes now. Each class has, like, a class perk. And then you can mod the class perk, too. Like, one chick turns invisible, and some dude gets infinite ammo and does double damage and shit.
Okay, so, like, there's
some
a class
guy,
and
some guy gets, like, like, when he uses super, he's pulsing, so zombies around him just get knocked down and shit.
Oh, that's cool. So, like, is it now objective-based, or is this, like, still endless waves? Or like a mixture?
It's both. So there's like a story objective thing, or there's like a final big boss, and then after you beat it, you know, it's still how long you can survive after it, from the looks of it. But apparently the guide said there is a way to officially beat it, but it's a lot of Easter eggs. So
okay.
So there will be objectives where it says like, hey, if you want to do this next step, you know, fucking do it.
Yeah.
But if not, like, yeah, just survive as long as you can.
Speaking of Easter eggs, aren't there two, like, one character's like David Tennant? Right?
I forgot the characters.
Like Kilgrave from Jessica Jones.
Yes, and then also Elektra.
And then Elektra, I forgot the actress's name.
Olivia something?
Olivia something or other. That one. And then Doctor Who. Right. One of the Doctor Who's.
Who's the bigger African-American fellow in there? I forget his name.
From which one?
Like, he's one of the zombies characters.
Oh! I can't remember. Oh, you know what? I know the face. I don't know the name.
I forget what he's in.
I don't... I don't know. All I know was like those other two that stuck out. Mainly because when you had showed me them, that was the same time I had binge watched all the
Marvel stuff.
All the Marvel things. I still need to finish the last, I think, 2 episodes of Defenders.
I will watch that last one with you.
Okay.
Just to get your reaction. But speaking of Marvel stuff, Punisher is
that actually
2 weeks and a day
so
away.
Cool.
Fuck yeah. I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I really hope
Is this like before the Daredevil?
It's it should actually take place right after Defenders based on the trailers I've seen.
Oh. Okay.
I don't
spoilers by the way.
Yeah. No.
You've already gone this far, but
we haven't spoiled anything about the Marvel series yet, but based on the way certain characters were reacting in the trailer, I want to say it's after Defenders, but it's also an origin story, so I honestly don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's like a mix and match there. Maybe I'll have like a little
flashbacks,
bits and pieces. Yeah, something like that. And flashbacks aren't all that bad. You know, I know sometimes it'll get spammed or something, but you know, a good sprinkle here and there is good. Like Daredevil did some good sprinkles.
Yes.
Like where Matt was learning how to fight and stuff with stick, that sort of thing. There's stuff that connects things together, and it's not like shoehorned in there or something. But yeah, dude, the Punisher looked really cool. Picked a great actor for him. I think he's been doing a great job.
Oh my god, I love him.
I think he's been doing spot on, yeah. So I can't wait to see that.
It was supposed to be out the week New York Comic Con dropped, but since that whole
that whole debacle there,
the Las Vegas thing, they pushed it back. Like, and I don't blame them at all.
Yeah,
I was like, that would have been the coolest surprise ever, though, over New York Comic Con weekend. Like, oh yeah, it's there. Like, oh shit,
just like out of nowhere, yeah. But you know, actually, what did you think of that? We're just gonna just this Marvel sidetrack here, but like Iron Fist, because the immortal Iron Fist meme.
And see, Iron Fist wasn't that bad. I don't know if it's because I just heard everyone saying it sucked, and I went into it expecting the worst piece of shit possible, and I was like, oh, this isn't a complete turd. It's a shinier turd than I thought. I don't know.
Right.
I didn't think it was awful.
It wasn't bad, but I feel like it's overshadowed by the other three.
Yeah. All right. So speaking of the other three, Luke Cage was fantastic up until, I don't know, like the 6th or 7th episode when that big thing happens, and then the villain switches over.
Yeah.
I was like, but okay. I felt like that was way more dragged on than it needed to be.
Yeah. At that point, it was just like, eh.
Because I really liked the set of villains that were put up
initially. I liked that too, and then like when the crossover had happened, it was like a weird feeling in my gut. I'm like, eh. It was still good, like, you know, in terms of like the narrative of it, you know, how it progressed. I'm like, okay, that's good, but it just felt like I was so set on the initial villain roster that when they just do that little turnover, I just thought of an apple turnover. I'm hungry. Yeah. So when they had that turnover, I'm just like, oh, never mind, I guess. Okay, but yeah, Luke Cage was good. So like,
all right. So I think Daredevil season 1, it was good.
Yeah.
But I just feel like the Punisher made the second season so good. Not that the second season wasn't
good without the Punisher,
right, but still, like that was awesome. I love Punisher so much.
The fact that he was in there already. So I'd say like Daredevil season 2, Daredevil season 1.
Honestly, I like Jessica Jones a lot though.
Yeah,
like,
I was about to say like this
smart ass attitude is
Jessica
fantastic.
Jones.
She was probably my favorite part of the Defenders, to be honest.
Yeah, Jessica. Yeah, and then Luke Cage, and then the Immortal Iron Fist.
Yeah,
Defender of Kunlun.
Not to mention like his. I mean, in the Defenders. I mean, I know you haven't completely finished it yet, but Iron Fist in the Defenders was definitely kicked up a notch from like, you know, his own little Netflix series. Like I felt like the character was a little better standing.
Yeah, just a little. I guess more characterized or something. Did I just make up a word? More identifiable as an individual. Because, like, in the Iron Fist, it's like, okay, yeah, you know, he learned Kung Fu, right?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
I mean, like, so between Iron Fist and the Defenders, yeah, he's got training and all that stuff still.
Yeah,
so.
I just want to make sure I got the right martial art. It's Kung Fu. Okay.
Yeah.
That's even a joke in the Iron Fist. Somebody said karate or something, and it was like a Kung Fu. And I think of Keanu Reeves saying, I know Kung Fu. Whoa. But yeah, like Iron Fist wasn't bad. It just kind of got overshadowed by all the other ones. It was straightforward in its plot, you know? I mean, as straightforward as you can get with the whole hand thing and stuff. But
yeah.
Yeah, so the Punisher is going to have his own lineup. Do you know if anybody's going to... Have they said anything if any of the other characters are going to show up in the series?
I mean, some of the trailers, like I said, without trying to spoil anything, like, there are characters that pop up from the other series in The Punisher.
Yeah.
I can't say why or who, because, you know, there's definitely shit that happens at the end of the Defenders where it'd be kind of confusing.
Right.
So, based on the Defenders and then the upcoming Marvel shows for Netflix, I'm pumped because I need to figure out why things are happening.
Right. Yeah.
And then I don't know. I mean, I really hope they do a Defenders Part 2 because I feel like once they were all together working together, oh, that was fantastic. Like, yeah, so good.
Like Daredevil's getting another season, right? And the Jessica Jones, I think, is
Jessica Jones. Yes. Daredevil. Yes. I don't know how they're supposed to work with all of these together because, like I said,
now you have to
together. There are things that happen that really is like I can't. I don't want to spoil anything.
Right.
But it's like just finish Defenders and we can talk about it.
Okay, got it.
But yeah, no, Netflix, Marvel. Like I'm not super picky, so I enjoyed them all.
Yeah, right, and. If you didn't like it, you know, it's whatever. You know, some people are gonna like things, others won't. It's when you start telling other people
that they're stupid for
like, how dare you like this or how dare you don't like this. Right. That sort of thing. Like if I went out in public and said Pickle Rick isn't funny, I'm pretty sure I'd get shot
with a pickle.
Out of like a shirt cannon or something.
Ooh. Did you ever play Dead Rising?
Yes.
Dead Rising 3?
No.
Damn. You can build like a superpower leaf blower, but it shoots out lubricated dildos. And like you hear like when you shoot it goes and you hear like the squish of the dildo like hitting the zombie and then it like sticks in their head.
Good sound engineering. Oh.
Yeah, it's funny, and you like see like the spray of lube or whatever out of the tube of the leaf blower.
It's part of the reloading process. You just squeeze a bottle of lube into the chamber.
Yeah, no.
It's like a musket where you just dildo and just put it in.
God, that dildo and then the dildo bat with the Saints Row series.
Saints Row dildo bat's legendary. Yeah.
Oh my god,
Purple dildo bat.
It's funny trying to explain why kids shouldn't be picking up games at 8 years old.
Mm.
And the parent asked me, why is this game so bad? I was like, well, you run around with like this 12-foot purple dildo and smack the people with it. And
probably just
I tell them beforehand, and I'm going to apologize for what I'm about to say so bluntly, but you run around with a giant rubber dick and beat someone with it.
Somebody, they're just like mortified, like, what? This is preposterous.
And then Grand Theft Auto and be like, yeah, no, like one of the intro scenes to the character is him banging some chick in his RV, all drugged up.
Yeah, all drugged up. And
then I was like, I can show you pictures of parents walking in on their kids in the
nudie
strip clubs.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say I can show you pictures of the scene at the beginning.
God, no.
It's like, no, fine, I'll take your word for it, thanks.
No, like, there are some parents who are like, hey, they honestly don't know, but like, it's the parents that don't give a crap, and then the kids that know that they're getting away with it, where I try to be a little more explicit with it.
Yeah, right, yeah. And like, the whole rating thing, there are
playing Mortal Kombat
and stuff. Yeah. Oh, but you said blame Mortal Kombat. I thought I said playing Mortal Kombat. I was just like,
Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah, like we all played the game as youngins that was rated M. I mean, some of us might not have, but overwhelming majority of us have played something that technically we shouldn't have been according to ESRB, but we said, fuck off, and we decided to play the game anyway.
Doom was my first one.
Doom was yours. Halo was mine.
That was your first one?
Yes, from what I can remember.
Oh, okay.
It may have been something else beforehand, but in the memories of my mind, Halo was the first one.
Never played like South Park accidentally on like the N64 or anything?
No. Isn't that the one where you shot turkeys? Or something.
There was like a snowball fight one.
Yeah, you threw snowballs at turkeys or something. Yeah, that.
Yeah, I remember actually looking at that. I was like, my dad was like, "No, you can't play that." I was like, "Why? It's a snowball fight.
It's a snowball fight. You're hitting turkeys." And besides, the audio's so muffled you could barely hear them. Yeah, they all sound like Kenny. Everyone sounds like Kenny.
Oh, the Charlie Brown parents.
Yeah, Kenny and the Charlie Brown parents, exactly. I haven't watched South Park in a while.
I haven't either. Actually, the only time I watched South Park with multiple episodes was like at a friend's house. Like I spent the night and there was like a marathon on, so I watched like 30 episodes or whatever. But
yeah,
that's the only time I watched it. Like I wouldn't mind sitting down and watching it, but it's like, I mean, I don't know. Like just sitting down, like knowing that there's a bajillion seasons.
Yeah, like the last time I watched it was like maybe 4 years ago or something. Like I just turned 18. I just coincidentally, you know, I was like, yeah, now I can watch all the things, even though I think it's MA17.
MA17, yeah.
Yeah, so whatever. But yeah, I stumbled across something like, okay, there's the funny one where they're made of paper. I'm gonna watch it. Then I just binged.
Funny one where they're made of paper.
Yeah, the funny paper one. So then I just binge watched, and I haven't watched it since. But you know, the Fractured But Whole came out. I still got to get that. I got to play Stick of Truth. But yeah, like the games are apparently really good too, so I can always just get the game and get that dose of humor, because what are they on? Season, I don't know, 39?
I don't know, something fucking ridiculous.
Large number. Season large number.
Oh my god, I remember someone trying to tell me to watch One Piece, and they're like episode 800. I'm like, I was like, where do you expect me to? I was like, is there filler episodes? And some people said yeah, and the other person's like, no, everyone's important. I'm like,
every single one.
Fuck that. Because they're like, the canon episodes end up being important later on, so I was like, or the filler episodes end up being more important.
Like the Dragon Ball episode where Goku learned how to drive.
It might come up again in Super.
Maybe.
We don't know.
Be like, wait, how did that adult learn how to drive? That's something that someone would totally point out. Oh, man. And I need to catch up on the Dragon Balls anyway. I don't even know where I am.
Yeah, no, speaking of animes, no, I'm getting super pumped for Tokyo Ghoul coming back.
Tokyo Ghoul, I gotta watch. Yeah, I gotta watch.
You've never done Tokyo Ghoul?
No, I meant to.
I'm
but
super picky with the animes I indulge myself with. Animes? Yeah, no, Tokyo Ghoul is probably one of my favorites next to Cowboy Bebop. They're like right next to each other.
Right.
Cowboy Bebop is like, it's a fucking masterpiece.
Mm.
But no, I tried today actually. I was like, you know what? I want to be caught up and cool with the the upcoming season for the anime. I was like starting to read manga. I was like, I don't know how to read manga.
Right.
The whole right to left thing.
I
was like, why the fuck does this not make sense? But
why is the front and the back?
Yeah, no, I was like reading it online, so it was a little weirder too.
Okay, yeah, right. So you're trying to go through not normally, cultural appropriation. You're trying to go left to right, and you're like, okay.
Okay, so I was like, do I read the chat boxes right to left, but do I still read the bubbles left to right?
Yeah.
I had no fucking idea. But then I got the hang of it. But I also realized that Tokyo Ghoul's like second like anime season is different from the manga. So it's like, I'm trying to figure out if the third season for the anime is going to be related to what they do in this, the new manga is called RE.
RE.
And the third season is going to be called RE. But the second season the animated second season took such a wild fucking turn from what happened in those actual chapters from, the manga. Like that's why I wanted to read it and try to figure out which one they're gonna follow. Because they go with the anime ending. I figured that the manga for RE would be completely off. But anyway,
right.
God, I went off on a little rant. I don't care.
No, it's all right. And we're not really, I wouldn't say connoisseurs of anime. We got our favorites, but by no means can we hold an intellectual conversation about the cultural implementation of things. Yeah, no.
But Tokyo Ghoul, Cowboy Bebop, Pokemon, Dragon Ball, that's about it.
Oh, yeah, Pokemon, Dragon Ball. Pokemon's the anime. It's like, what?
Shut up.
Stop it. Stop.
I guess Gurren Lagann was one that I watched.
Lagann. I watched, like, a little bit of it. I need to get back on that.
With you liking your robots, I'm surprised you didn't.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah! But I can't remember. I think it was school-related. Like, I just had so much shit going on in that, because it was the last semester where I had a bunch of projects and shit that had to be done outside of class as opposed to classwork. Here he goes,
rubbing in his college graduation degree again.
Student loans. So the last semester didn't have much work in class. A lot of it you needed to put time from out of class. Now, when majority of them require that time, not easy. Especially when you're procrastinating a senioritis student and you're like, oh god, I don't want to do any of this stuff. You end up falling asleep or something like that. But I was trying to watch Gurren Lagann during all of this, and I got up to maybe episode 5 or something. I'm like, yeah, this is really picking up. Awesome. Boom, projects. Haven't touched it since. I'm pretty sure it's still on my continue to watch list on Netflix. Yeah. And why did I add? Why was I unsure if it was Netflix? Yeah. But yeah, I haven't watched. I don't think I've watched that many animes.
Weren't you into Berserk?
Yes. Yeah, I was about to bring that up. The one that I actually did watch and read some of the manga too was Berserk. And, such a sad fucking story to read and watch. It's good, but Guts is one of those characters that you think is cool, but you would not want to be them. He is the same as, like, Darth Vader or something. Darth Vader's cool, but you wouldn't want to be him.
Because you think about it, you're like, oh, well, this dude burned in lava, lost, like, 80% of his body already.
This man is a stump on life support. So, yeah, it's like one of those cases where it's like, damn, I would not want to be in his shoes. But he's swinging a giant sword, so it's awesome. That's why I saw it.
Like Kylo Ren. Man, he's such an edgy teen, but, cool sword.
Cool sword. Yeah. Cool sword. That works for me. Got it. I still like the the anatomy of the guard there too.
Yeah, I see. Everyone that I've known in this universe gets their fucking arm cut off.
Yeah, it's like, gee, I learned from. Let's see, I was about to say my dad. No, not dad.
His grandfather.
Uncle.
Wait.
Right? No.
Oh yes.
Uncle,
his grandfather,
which was from his grandfather. So it's like, damn, they all have one hand or have had one hand because some of them are fucking dead. So let me just let's put that on there.
Oh man.
So I'm just wondering what would happen if you struck like the in between part.
I don't know.
It's like you struck the handle, like with the guard still maintained. It's because you'll still have this part, the other side.
Yeah, if it hits like
protruding. Yeah. So like I don't know my lightsaber anatomy. What if it could maintain that shape without the chamber? I don't fucking know. It's a sword that doesn't exist.
It could exist if we believe it.
Yeah, sure. Just when we discover the first Kyber crystals, then come back to me with that one. Be like, we discovered these crystals you can make swords out of. Oh, man. But, yeah, initially I didn't know the whole lightsaber. I don't think anybody knows the lightsaber deal initially. They're just like, wow, it's just like...
I just see really cool modeled, realistic ones made on the internet.
Cool laser stick.
But speaking of Star Wars, Battlefront 2 is in like 2 fucking weeks, and I can't wait.
You're too much hype. I have to have it.
I don't know. I just want to walk around and shit on Grievous.
Yeah,
and
Grievous is
badass.
At
the same time. I don't know. It looks.
Grievous was not done justice in the prequels.
No, he's not.
He's a savage. He's awesome, like a good savage, you know. It was, man, I'm like, come on, bro. Like, I even went and looked at, you know, the, like, the Clone Wars things, like, the Cartoon Network it was featured on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, even in there, he was portrayed a lot more sinister. Like, sinister villains, you know. This is a complete sidetrack, now I'm thinking of giant robotic things. I didn't dislike the first Michael Bay Transformers.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the first 3 were fine.
Yeah. Well, the second one I started feeling really skeptical because of racist robots and robot balls.
Oh. I laughed so hard.
I am under the enemy scrotum. I'm like, I am done with this movie. Oh, man. And then the racist bots, I was just like, oh, no.
Yeah, see, that didn't click with me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was still innocent enough.
Like, the first Transformer, I had the game for the first movie, too, and that was pretty cool.
The games are awesome.
Yeah, like, the first Transformers game was pretty neat. The
best one was War for Cybertron.
War for Cybertron, yeah.
The horde mode and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was, like, based, like, the movie-based end of it, though, was the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, War for Cybertron, I remember having so much fun, and then Fall of Cybertron was like, I think that was the sequel for it.
Yeah.
Ended up being pretty fun, but like War just ended up being so good. That was like my favorite Transformers thing.
Yeah.
How the fuck did we get the Transformers?
I don't. We were talking about Big Lizard Man Grievous, who was in a robot suit. He's or is it Lizard? I don't fucking know.
Favorite Star Wars character?
Robot. Probably General Grievous. Darth Vader.
I had to go with Revan.
Revan.
So cool.
Oh, we're talking about like expanded and shit.
Oh, I mean, yeah, go for it. Yeah,
probably still Darth Vader.
Okay. Okay, so if they considered Starkiller canon still, maybe, but Revan is technically canon now.
Revan's canon.
In Rebels, they had a deleted scene where they were going to put Revan in there, but they didn't. But the idea of him was still there, so I'm calling it canon anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I really want to get back into the online.
I just want Battlefront 2.
I just want to play the Old Republic again for a little bit.
I got to get Old Republic.
It's free to play now, so I was like...
KOTOR's now backwards compatible on the one. So, it's just endless Star Wars, which is great. You know, like, I've always been the one who's like, yeah, I love the stuff, but I never got too much into the EU.
Yeah.
You know, like, I played the Battlefront games.
The extended universe, I love it.
Yeah, I never got into the EU, but, you know, I always loved the... You know, just lore itself, just the universe there, you know, that sort of thing. So to see more games and stuff, being able to play them, even whether they're new or old, I'm like, hell yeah, awesome! I love fucking lasers, blasters, not lasers.
I'm disappointed that 1313 ended up being canceled in the new Visceral project.
Yeah. So yeah, can't wait for it. That's 2 weeks in November. So, yeah, I just want to I want to see the General Grievous. What is he going to be in, like the Republic versus the droids and stuff?
I mean, I don't know how this is going to work because, like, in the beta, we had Rey, Darth Maul, Boba Fett, and Han Solo, which they kind of all... Darth Maul never met Han Solo, Rey, or Boba, so it's like...
Yeah, or, like, Darth Maul versus Rey, yeah. It's just like, wait a minute, that doesn't add up. Why is Rey with all of these clone troopers? She doesn't even know.
Yeah, so I don't know how that's going to work. Maybe we'll actually be able to choose whatever hero we want when it comes to it.
Right.
Maybe they'll only allow 2 heroes on the field at the same time. Who fucking knows?
Right, yeah.
But it's 12 days away at this point, so I'm excited. Actually, with that EA Access, I'm going to be playing it on the 9th. So, yeah. Excitement. Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, yeah. Dude, this is just like hype train right now.
Alright, well, since we do have things to be doing on a little soon here.
Yeah.
We're going to cut it here, not have it go leaking into an hour point.
Yeah, we don't want to talk your ears off here, yeah.
Yeah, so again, we appreciate you guys for listening if you did get this far.
Good job.
We're going to, again, these are a weekly thing. And, yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
You can find Gabe over at his YouTube channels. My name is Gabe, and,
both of us here.
Yeah, I was going to say, my Twitter, also, friends on Facebook know who I am, too, so...
Yeah.
Everything's linked there, so follow those pages on Facebook and Twitter if you want updates or whatever. And I think that'll do it for this one.
Yeah, that'll wrap it up. Leave a like, and if you know anybody else who'd like to have their ears talked off by 2 man-children talking about things, feel free to share it.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye.
Toodles!